Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a story about how a single college program in a really remote part of Nepal is creating this incredible blueprint for change. It's something that could have an impact far, far beyond its borders. And it's literally rewriting the future for an entire generation.
Think about that for a second. In a place like Darchula, a remote district in Nepal, this isn't some deep philosophical question. It is the daily reality for so many talented young people. They have all the ambition in the world, but the opportunity? Well, that's been a completely different story.
For decades, the path to a tech education was pretty much a one-way street. You had to pack up and leave home. And this created what's called a brain drain, pulling the best and brightest talent and their money out of the community. But what if there was another way? A path that could keep that talent right where it is and actually foster growth from the inside out.
So, to really get why this new program is such a game changer, we first have to understand the enormous challenge it's actually up against.
It all comes down to this fundamental imbalance. The talent, the drive, the ambition of young people in rural areas, that has never been in doubt, not for a second. What's been missing is access to high-quality, modern education right in their own backyards. And this creates this really vicious cycle. The remoteness, the insane cost of moving to the city for school, it means the most ambitious young people often feel like they have no choice but to leave. And that brain drain just starves the local community of its brightest minds and crushes any chance for homegrown innovation. But what if you could just flip that switch? Reverse that entire cycle? Well, right in the heart of Darchula, one visionary initiative is doing exactly that. And it's acting as this incredibly powerful catalyst for change.
So let's meet the Bachelor of Computer Application, or BCA program. Now, this isn't just another college degree. Not at all. Think of it as a strategic move to deliver globally relevant, in-demand tech skills directly to students, right where they live.
And their mission? It's perfectly captured in their slogan. You see, the goal isn't just local education. It's about connecting that education to opportunities all over the world, basically making a student's zip code totally irrelevant to their potential. So what are they actually learning? Well, these aren't just abstract theories from a textbook. We are talking about high-demand, practical skills for the global digital economy. Things like software development, mobile app creation, network management. These are the actual tools of modern innovation.
Okay, so this is where we start to see the bigger picture emerge. The program's impact doesn't just stop when a single student gets their diploma. No, it creates this powerful ripple effect that expands outwards, touching the entire economy.
It kind of unfolds in 4 stages. First, you empower one person with these amazing skills. Then, that graduate has the tools to go and build a local business. And those new businesses create jobs that energize the whole regional economy. And all that strength, built from the ground up, helps forge a digital nation.
And right here, this is probably the most powerful shift in mindset. The goal isn't just to train people to get jobs, it's to empower them to create jobs. Graduates are being encouraged to become entrepreneurs, to look at local problems and build the solutions themselves, and to launch the next big IT company right from Darchula.
This is what creates that incredible self-reinforcing loop we were just talking about. When graduates start their own businesses, they create new local jobs. And that means fewer young people have to leave for work, which stops the brain drain. All that talent staying put sparks local innovation, injecting a whole new kind of energy and dynamism into the economy. It all feeds back into itself. Now, this local success story, it's actually one piece of a much, much bigger puzzle. So let's zoom out for a second and see how this one single program connects to a national vision for the future.
You see, this kind of local action is the perfect example of a grassroots initiative that's powering a national strategy. It's a cornerstone of the Digital Nepal framework, which has this hugely ambitious goal of making the entire country a self-reliant force in the global tech world.
A transformation like this doesn't just happen because of one group. It requires an entire ecosystem, all working together. You've got the government providing the policy and funding. You have the campus delivering a practical, high-quality curriculum. You need the local community to embrace the change. And of course, critically, you need the students themselves to bring that innovative entrepreneurial drive.
As Dambar Singh Soud, who's an assistant professor at the campus and the author of the source article, puts it, this isn't just some small improvement.
It is seen as a truly historic and transformational step for the development of the entire region.
The story of Darchula really shows us that when you invest in local, high-quality education, you don't just change one life at a time. You can literally transform the destiny of a community, a region, and maybe even a nation. It proves that talent is, in fact, everywhere. And it leaves us with one final powerful question. What could actually happen if we finally gave that talent an opportunity everywhere?